Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you guys are doing really well today. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day. Goodness, come on, Palo Santo. There's a heart before the heart goes away. There's a natural heart on the Palo Santo, if you can see that. It's caused by a natural process there, by a knot. So, well, let's get this lit. Opening up to your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides to get some messages here. It's for your highest good. It always is. That's my intention. And let's start off with your reading. I have a lot of different decks to use today. Some you've seen probably. If you're new here, yay. Thank you for showing up. Like, subscribe to the video if you do like. Thank you, returning people. Soul Tribe. Ooh, Soul Tribe. We're about to step into the sun's splendor, it looks like. This card, it's bringing about something that is, as of right now, the fullness of it is uncreated. You have the sun's splendor, though. What is it? What comes to your mind when you say, I experienced something in all its splendor? Because that's what the message is trying to convey to you. You have two birds here too, kind of looking like the Lover's energy. It could be signaling some type of relationship coming together, a new relationship. It could just be signifying, why can't I talk? I'm sorry. that there is this beautiful sun here represented by the gold ball as a new experience, especially with the uncreated coming in the reverse, making me feel like whatever this is, it's kind of out of this world, like an out of this world experience. You're here to create something that's never been done before, possibly with another energy too, because of these coming out together. And whatever it is, you know it's going to be happy. It's going to be happy. Nice. Okay, what else? And the gold. Yes. Yes, you're here to find gold. You're here to find gold. There will be gold. There is gold. So it is, and it's interesting because I don't always notice the sun being the gold ball in that card. I don't always notice everything, you know. So that's neat. And I'm also noticing that the rainbow is yet to be colored in, because there's something that's tying into this card about it's going to be created. It's going to be created. That's why it hasn't gotten any colors yet on it. That's why if you haven't experienced this yet, you're going to. You're also going to find gold, Scorpio. This is good news. This is really good news for you. I love this. Let's just keep going. Let's get another card. What is gold? It's like the most precious mineral that we have here. It has so many good properties to it. It's the best of the best. So whatever this is, it's bringing in something new that's going to end up being, when you look back at it, saying this is the best of the best. Okay, and it's time to release ashes. Release ashes, or it's time to release, it's time to fly. It's time for the rising phoenix to fly from the ashes. Literally, it's time. It is time for that. Something is the past. It is the past now. We move on. We move forward. And you're going to expect some beautiful things to come in. Whatever kind of inner work you have done on yourself, it's reflecting on the outside. I see this as like the consequence of your beautiful actions taken to go within and alchemical wedding, to alchemize all of the different pieces and parts that came apart. It could have been rather uncomfortable, but something is coming together, and this card always indicates that you will have something rather beautiful to celebrate. Goodness, yay. This is one of those readings. I can tell this is going to be one of those really good readings. So what is this? What is this? Yeah, I just saw the root girl, the disowned self, saying that you've done all this work, all this inner work. It has changed things. It has changed things. And give us some more messages for Scorpio for this beautiful reading for them. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Gathering around the power of community. And definitely, I know firsthand now what it feels like to have a community supporting you, behind you. It feels really good. In a time in my life when I was really not in alignment with myself, my higher self, when I wasn't in alignment with, well, not even when I was experiencing what it was like to be in a place where I felt like it didn't have that much support, right? Okay, so love and support. For years of being in a place where you didn't feel it, this comes as a beautiful consequence of you living in your truth authentically, and then attracting those people that are literally doing the same thing, and that are part of your soul group, your soul tribe, part of that. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. You have some type of main focus here going on. Of course, everybody is probably being a little bit tighter with their resources right now, or just really watching, being a lot more aware, especially of waste and of things like that. Nothing is ever really wasted, right? But you can always, on the material realm, be really good about trying to conserve. Beautiful. Oh, so this creation, whatever is uncreated, right? Well, this has a lot to do with the group that you are coming from, or the group that you are attached to in spirit. This is a special group. Let me get a sip of coffee. This is a special group. I want you just to maybe look at that picture while I'm drinking my coffee. Because both of these cards are coming out talking about groups and about mindful, possibly, of ideas, all coming from these people that are resonating with you, that are vibrating pretty high. Okay. And there's a key. I mean, there's a keyhole, and there is a key also present in the picture. That's interesting that both of these are coming out as group, right? This says something to me. It speaks in high volumes that if you have a project, or if you have something that is going to require there to be a lot of hands or ideas or love on board for the project, it's coming together. If you have social media, or you have some type of platform that you're trying to promote, this is telling me it's going to start growing big time. Because there is something really, really beautiful that you have yet to see. These energies coming together are creating something that has never been done before, and they kind of need your energy, because you are part. You're just as you're a huge part of my journey, and especially if you're a subscriber, and if you have come back to my readings, then You have no idea, like, you're an integral part of my dream, my creation, allowing me also to focus on other people's dreams, success, and creation within a group. So there's a powerful channel message here for you all regarding something is really going to grow. It has everything to do with your support. And getting that it also has everything to do with how you overcame some pretty harsh things in your past. Now, we all do, right? We all do. But with that message came another message that was like something to the extent of everybody has things, but not everybody overcomes their problems with such love, grace, and authenticity and owns it all. And you own it all. And that makes you like part of a special group. Wow. Like, truly the energy of nothing was wasted, and you know that. Like, I don't have to get up here and say, I channel the messages that come through. I'm not really big on trying to teach anything, because that's not, I feel like my role is more of a messenger. But with that being said, oddly enough, I think it might be the opposite for you. I think you may be here to teach something. We're all teaching, yes, by how we lead our lives, by how we handle things. But there's a direct link into you doing something that can be beneficial. And if you teach it, there's something about, like, if you teach it and like you have a certain method or you have a certain way, that it will be taught to many, to like a group. And this doesn't have to fit your stereotypical role. Yeah. Okay. I should give an example of that. So I have a client, and I'm pretty sure they would not mind me being so abstract. So an example would be somebody that like I know somebody who is getting into, they are into a field that helps you to like retrain your brain patterns and things like that. And so I don't know the whole backstory behind it, and that would be personal to tell that too anyway. But the point is like there might be something a little unconventional that you're able to do in a really good way. You know how there's some people that can talk about quantum physics and they do it in such a way it's like, oh well, you know, like, I get it now. There's just some people that have a way with words and a knack for coming up with metaphors or symbols or little stories that allows you to really get it, you know. That's what you are. You're that person that's able to do it. You're able to embrace some pretty tough concepts or big concepts in life. You're able to see solutions, and then you're able to show how you got to that point in a very easy way. A way that everyone can understand, benefit from. And there is something about that. Oh, wow. Okay, so this falling angel is like this, right? So there's something that you are catching on to about how you caught yourself, realizing maybe that you're an earth angel, you know, that you have this beautiful, pure heart. And sometimes maybe the part of the whole experience was for you to go off track for a while. Maybe it was very necessary for you to have empathy versus compassion. Kind of careful about when I say things, because I don't want to discredit or discount anybody that has compassion and has not been through something. You certainly don't have to. But when it is your mission to focus on certain group, I want to say, then you may come into a body with certain temptations or certain things that you experience for the purpose of empathy, which is the experience of having been through it. So you have walked through somebody else's shoes, quite literally in a very similar situation. You're not just standing on the outside in a protective bubble your whole life and then saying, oh, my heart is so big, I have compassion, look, that person is starving. No, you had been starving first, and then you learned something, and then you're helping. That's the difference that's coming to me. And so you spread your wings. You spread your wings. Spiritual narcolepsy. You're coming out of a spiritual narcolepsy, realizing why you're here, the purpose of everything. And there is definitely these colors of celebration, aren't there? So what does the angel do to stop falling? The awareness of its wings. You just simply, oh, I have wings. Spread them. The unmarked trail, revelation. Oh, that really reminds me of something. What is that reminding me of? Is it Horus? Okay, it's really reminding me of a picture that's on an Egyptian, like a tomb, and these columns would represent like the spine, the vertebrae, or the whole central nervous system. I can't even remember what it is called right now, but it reminds me of this. Anyways, I guess it's not important on this as much as I would like it to be, maybe. So the unmarked trail here, revelation, something that you are realizing, something that you are being woke up to have a revelation, to be made aware, to have awareness. And you're showing others this awareness by paving this trail. You are on the trail that had nothing marked. Yes. Yes, you are. It was supposed to be like that. Of the skywriting, the fates. And another reason why I say it was probably supposed to be like that. Because it's uncreated, it ends up fitting here perfectly in what it is that you're supposed to do, like within this group. Skywriting, the fates. Anything's possible, everything's possible. If you want it, you're fated for something kind of big here. It's written in the stars. You are fated for something really big. Deep diver, diving into a task. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Also, shout out to anybody that's very crafty, working at their hands, able to show somebody maybe a tutorial on this is how I do this is how I make that. I know that there was one point where when I was really down and trying to recover myself, my getting through that dark night of the soul, and something spoke to me one night and said, just paint. And I have been doing it a lot ever since. It was very soothing. It was a good message. It was a good download to get. It was like therapy. It was like therapy. So there is some sort of therapy coming through here. It could be through art therapy. It can be through, gosh, any kind of therapy. Anything that you do with anything that kept the mind busy during that time was much appreciated and needed. So I have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Confidence is key here for sure. Confidence is key. This is, you are going to help so many people here, Scorpio. You are going to help so many people. This is going to be extremely satisfying to you. Okay, this is going to be extremely satisfying to you. This is going to be like feeding your soul. Pardon me. And some more coffee. And I probably have charcoal in my hands. I can never get the nails quite completely clean from Art Supply, so I apologize. Two of Wands, your focus, your planning stage. Get ready to start planning. There's some great work ahead of you. It's not going to be called work to you. It's going to be something that you just so enjoy. Oh, wow. Wow. As I say, we need something to pop out here. Oh, okay. How are we going to explain that? Let's see here. Okay. I think that this goes with the falling angel, these cards. I think they go with the falling angel. If if you can see this one, this is the King of Wands. Normally, very confident, active, inspiring person. But in this position, there is a snake that is wrapping around this tree. He's huge. This snake is huge. This can represent some types of fears. To me, it's representing whatever is stopping this. Like, this king does not want to get up at this moment. It's almost like a moment where it's more of strategy of what do I do in this situation? This isn't working out. And you had something like this snake wrapped around you, stopping the blood flow to getting to parts of your true purpose. So it could have been fears. It could have been addictions. It could have been anything. It could have been anything that wasn't a fit for you, that was feeling like we couldn't do anything about it, but we did still have to be there as the king. Like, you're still there as the king. All right. And so what was, maybe it's the solution to this? It's definitely coming across as a dark night of the soul, of being aware of what's not working and then being like, okay, but now I have to sit in this energy. Now that I'm aware of what it is that frightens me or scares me or keeps me attached to certain things, now I've got to look at it. Now I have to sit here and look at it. This Ace of Cups, all about giving yourself the self-love, right? Oh, interesting. There's another person here. I've never noticed it. There's another person here in the background, looking at this statue, admiring this statue. But it being like not the right time to approach you, because there were things that you were really working on maybe in a dark space or dark time in your life. So this is popping up as definitely like a message of there's a person here, another person. Someone wanting to get to you. And this is Temperance in the reverse. All been about divine timing. Let's move all these up, and then I'll have some more room. So I have the card that represents your focus, your drive, your determination. The Knight of Swords brings in great change. This is what you need. This is the energy that you need when you're trying to transition from one situation to the next, when you're having to go through necessary, uncomfortable changes. That I say necessary because you know it's going to be necessary for your soul's growth. There is a Saint Germain quote. I heard the yesterday from an audiobook that was, it was saying, don't wait for somebody else to point out what you need to change. Don't wait for that. Like you know already what you have to be focused or determined on. Don't wait for someone to say, I really need you to put some more time into this project, or I need you to be more serious about some type of change for yourself. Yeah, do it yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to point something out. Oh, wow. You have this knight in shining armor, all right? They have showed up twice. Oh, there's soulmate energy. That's why. There's soulmate energy. There's, this person recognizes you. They recognized you in a dark time or when you were in a dark period. They recognized you then. However, the sun wasn't out or something wasn't necessarily perfect time. But here's the knight in shining armor here. The Knight of Cups. Coming in to say it's a sunny day. I don't know. Like, I see what you have done. I'm absolutely in love with you. I would like to offer you something from the heart. Whether this is romantic or business, this is a heart connection. There's a remembrance, there's a soul level connection, and this energy is wanting to offer you something. So I have like the end of delays and a shift, something moving a little bit more quick, and then something being offered to you unexpected, and it is proposed to you. A proposal could be any kind of proposal, but somebody wants to see you move in the right direction and then start moving with you in that direction though too, right? Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse. Well, what's this about? Okay, what's this about? Somebody over here desperately searching for some kind of freedom. Up here in the top tower that you see, that you can see. I don't know if this is you that has turned your efforts to this person, to looking at this person, but what definitely is for sure is that they're looking at you as being free, independent, self-reliant, but they feel trapped. But they have the eagle. They have the eagle up there that's showing them what freedom, that they can free themselves. Why is it at the night? Why is it at the night? This is a strange message, guys. It might be the person that was in a dark place that saw you in a dark place, and now they're seeing you different. But the nighttime might be like, oh, but they're in the shadows, or they don't want it to tell you that they've felt this way. This doesn't have to be a person that's literally locked away. Like, they could be a person that feels like some of the issues they've dealt with have been metaphorically the balls and chains that have kept them from certain things in life, and then seeing you escaping some sort of trap. This Four of Swords is, well, okay, let's be honest. This guy is resting when maybe he shouldn't be because things are burning very, very close to the house. I'm not so sure if that has... Let me get another card on that. Like, or we might switch to a different deck now. Yeah, let's switch to a different deck. So there is something or someone that needs a rest, I would say, because of putting in all this effort, and because I'm getting so much nighttime here. There's just some crazy things happening on the outside in this card. I mean, I didn't hold it up for long enough. There's crazy things happening on the outside. And to me, it would be like this fire is getting a little close to home. The new opportunity. Okay, so this would be like the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And then also the Ace of Pentacles together would be like there is success in a new venture. Shh. There's success in a new venture that's coming with the Ace of Pentacles. Hi. Yes. Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes that doesn't work. Oh, goodness. Tell me more about the Four of Swords here with the stuff in the hills burning. Courtship. Why do you have to make this hard on me, Spirit? Because it's your occupation. Courtship. Oh, pay attention to the numbers. I don't know why I didn't. I'm always paying attention to numbers. And 4-4. You're on the right path. It's your path, and there's something unmarked about it, yes. But it is your path. And you're supported on this. There's definitely energy that wants to get together, come together with you. There is an energy that wants to come together with you. Somebody that has a lot of, that's very honored or revered. They're on your side. They want to fight with you. Things might be going crazy on the outside. But these energy, these groups, they see you as very, they respect you. They have a lot of high honor for everything you've done, for all the love that you've poured into your heart, and then back out to them. They see, they feel. But there is definitely one in specific that would like to get to know you, has a hard time not thinking about you. Like trying to work too much not to think about you, but they still do. Somebody who's not completely revealed who they are yet wants to give you a gift. Wants to give you a gift. a main male. And here's the message. Revealing who they are because they are like an official person or somebody that has a high status, highly ranked, spiritual, or here on the 3D. I mean, it goes hand in hand, right? It goes hand in hand. Sometimes adds up, sometimes it doesn't on the 3D. Another message. And in the distant horizons, I'm looking over to here. And in the distant horizons, some type of really forging something together, coming together to create the uncreated. The uncreated. Let's get another deck. I would think that you're going to get some really strong communication soon. At this time, though, maybe this is how you feel. I feel like there's somebody that was really watching your progress. Cabin, lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, to go within, disengaged, to keep apart, sequestered. And then I have the bedroom. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, a love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, call it a day. Releasing your headache, get rid of that headache. If you're having any dis-ease, there might be a root cause to this. Something might feel off, but it has to do with your changes that you're already initiating for yourself. You're releasing the headache. You're releasing the headache. Library, knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, and writing. Access to Akashic records maybe also. If that's something you're interested in. Nice. Well, look, this one was once coming out too. I have rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessings. How country is that? Blessings. And I talk. Patience pays off. Abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. And then the microphone, news, trending, broadcast, expression, a strong opinion, to make known, current events, public speaking, speak truth, communicate, social media, being heard, and speaking up. And don't sweat the small stuff. Whatever this is, don't think about this too bad. You're getting rid of what was a small headache in life. Could have been a small mistake or a minor problem. This ain't not to cry over spilt milk. Don't sweat the small stuff. Everything's going to be okay. All right, so let's pull some of these from this huge, gigantic deck I have combined a lot of things with. And let's see what it wants to say. Some of y'all are really stepping out, stepping on stage, giving testimony. in whatever way, in a